is if n equals 8 and 16 times 2 raised to the m power equals 4 raised to the n minus 8 power, then m equals what? So the first place I would start here is I would go ahead and plug in n for 8. So when we plug in 8 for n, we'll get 4 to the 8th power minus 8. So that'll give us, and then 8 minus 8 is 0. So that's going to be 4 to the 0. The 4 to the 0 equals 1. So that means that 16 times 2 raised to the m power equals 1. So now what can we do? Well, one easy thing to do is going to be to rewrite this 16 in terms of this base. So put 16 as a base 2 raised to then something power. So we can find the factors of 16. So 2 factors of 16 are going to be 4 and 4. And then if we break these factors down even more, 2 times 2 multiplies to give us 4. So we know that 16 is going to be 2 to the 4th power. So we can rewrite this as 2 to the 4th power times 2 to the m power equals 1. Or we can rewrite it as just 2 to the 4th power plus, well, 2 to the 4 plus m power equals 1 because of our laws of exponents. Now, after we get here, we can deduce that, okay, anything that we raise to a power and get 1, it's going to be 0. That's the only number that we're going to raise to. That's the only number that can be in the exponent's place that's going to give us 1. For any number that's not 1, because of course 1 to the 1st power is going to be 1. So that means that we can set this 4 plus m equal to 0. And we're setting this 4 plus m equal to 0 because when we plug in, because this has to be 0 for this to be true. 0 is the only number that can go here for us to raise 2 to a power and get 1. So 4 plus m equals 0. So of course we can subtract m from both sides. So we'll get negative m equals 4. And then we can divide the whole thing by negative 1. And then we'll get 4 divided by negative 1 is going to be negative 4. Negative m divided by negative 1 is going to be m. So that means negative 4 equals m. And that's going to be f. I will say, a common mistake people make is they get here and then they'll rewrite this they'll just be like, okay, I can multiply this 16 times 2 and I'll get 32 raised to the m equals 1. And they'll say m equals 0, and it's an answer choice. But that is wrong, because when you multiply something by an exponent, you have to rewrite it in terms of this base. You can't just multiply one times the other one.